Hello and welcome to a slightly late start. I mean, it's only 4 minutes late. We've been far later before.
We've been far later before.
Yes. So hello and welcome. Today we're going to be streaming Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal. This will, I think, be the very first gameplay footage that the internet will have seen.
Yay.
The reason why we're running a bit late is because I've been trying to download it for the past 15 minutes and it just wouldn't start. So I thought, you know what? I'll sign out of Steam and sign back in. So I signed out of Steam and then it wouldn't let me launch Steam. Just wouldn't let me. So I restarted my PC and then, hey, it's finished downloading. And then when, as soon as my PC booted up, it was like, Steam is updating. Like, oh, cheers, Steam. I love you, Steam. So yeah, this is a nice big image of the Paladin character from Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal. How do we get game sound? You know, one problem at a time. One problem at a time. No, that's the wrong one. No, it's not. Desktop audio's at 5. Why is that? Why is that? Alright, so we've got Fighting Fantasy up there. Let's get game capture. Let's show you what it looks like. Also, I don't have any chat windows open at the moment. Don't have a magic hat open at the moment. That is not 16 by 9. Let's one step at a time. One problem at a time. We're getting there. Hey! Right, let's talk to people.
Hi, people.
Hi, people.
Oh, hello. There is no cake. The cake is a lie.
Hello, Just a Game. Hello, Abaddon. Hello, Chesh. Hello, Talisman Island. Hello, Blue Pierce Pixie. Hello, Totoro. Hello, Freechy. Hello, Brillig. Hello, Santa Hates You. Hello to Mildan. Hello, Sika. And there, right, that's Twitch. Not even looking at YouTube. I assume you're there, Antagram. You always are. You've always got our back on YouTube. Does YouTube want to load? Let's get in that way.
Hello, YouTube.
Right. So there's YouTube loaded.
We muted you.
There's Twitch loaded. There's a game above us. Hi, Froggy. Hello to Gravediggers. Hello, the Retro Elf. Let's get the magic hat running. In fact, let's get chatbot open because it closed when I restarted the PC. And then we need to figure out how to make sound happen for Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal. I've been calling it FFLP. Just to emphasize though, this game went into beta yesterday. That's how fresh it is. So if things go wrong, it's because it's not been put under this microscope as of yet. It's had general QA, but there's only so many ways so many QA members can break it. To properly break a game, you need to give it to the public. Right, so there's chatbot open, magic hat open. That can go on that side and minimized. What have people said?
Hi, Millers. Ahoy, everyone. Milden said hi to themselves.
Paladin needs better armor. Her hammer is the wrong shape. Let's calm down, people. You can donate to just Nomad Games, Twitch Gaming. What's a VM?
I'm gonna go for microphone.
Video monitor?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, I could just steal another square monitor from work so we can have 3 screens, but we don't really have the table space to set it up. Danny needs a bigger mod. Call it Philip. I just signed up for the beta today, so if anyone else is interested, just saying. Oh, giveaway for Vermintide 2 has started. No, it hasn't. It's... Right. Let's close that. Can I change the price? You know what? It's not Vermintide 2.
Surely, like, how did you change it to Vermintide 2?
You have to reset it. You have to purge it. Do you know what? I didn't reset it from last time. That's why it's got all those names in it. I'm resetting it.
Guys, wait until the hat is open again. And then re-enter. Okay, the hat is open again.
Fail. Steam has thrown us a curveball today. Don't do that. Are they
so
way too quiet?
sensitive.
Just don't mock me on the stream. That's
I'll
like,
mock you off the stream.
that's fair.
It would be weird if I didn't mock you on stream.
Right, I'm gonna move the microphone over this side.
You're asking
'cause
me
you
to
want to be
be
on this
someone
side.
I'm not.
But yeah, kind and respectful.
Yeah, all of those things.
How do game noise make?
It's like me asking you to be kind and respectful. I would never do such a thing because I wouldn't expect you to change like that.
On Windows 10, where's the control panel?
I use a Mac.
Hardware and sound. Manage audio devices. Digital audio. What have I changed to that?
It's a slow start today.
Yeah, let's see if we can fix things.
Speed it up.
Right, so that's got no audio.
Yeah.
That's
So
all.
if anyone entered the giveaway at the beginning of the stream, enter again just to be sure, because the hat was reset for mistakes that were made.
Right. That's not playing at all.
Okay. You're welcome, everyone.
My t-shirt's slightly see-through.
Where?
So
Sue.
we do have audio,
Okay. Don't put it in my drink.
just don't have game audio. Beta! Although I'm absolutely certain that it's Steam that's done it to us.
Okay.
Let's quit and relaunch.
Dangerous. Dangerous decisions being made.
Show me sound. There you go, there's sound. Thanks,
Show
Steam.
me potato salad.
Right. Stop sweating. Stop sweating. I think we need to I'm fuzzy already.
I'm fuzzy too, Gareth.
Game sound's probably too loud. Everyone's going to complain about that. You know what, the game sound, it's not registering. It's not It's only registering when it's the focus screen.
What?
There we everyone's death. Sorry, everyone. So that means sound's going to drop every time we look away.
Brilliant.
So let's get you lot up, Twitch chat. And Antagram. Hi, Antagram. Let's catch up to date with... We've missed loads of comments. I'm just going to have to say sorry to everyone that we've missed.
Which languages does Flip report support?
Francais? Which language is that?
Asian of some sort. Another Asian language.
That's Chinese and that's Japanese, I believe.
Yeah, I would have gone that way because Japanese I think is slightly simpler.
We're using simplified Chinese, so they both have a derivative in kanji, which is why they look very similar.
Loud noises.
Where are we with balance? Can you hear us? Is the game too loud? Let's sort that out, and then we can crack on.
Okay, we were wrong.
No German as it stands. Volume seems good. Sweet. Right, here are the reins. You get to play.
Woo!
So,
we're going on an adventure.
In this game, you can play through the Deathtrap Dungeon, the Trail of Champions, apparently. That is a typo. That should be the Trial of Champions. Again, beta. And the Armies of Death. And the other two books are locked. To access the other two books, you have to first complete Deathtrap Dungeon.
Yeah, okay.
So would you like to start there?
I would like to start on the trail because I feel like the trail is not going to be with us for much longer. But I will start with Deathtrap Dungeon since the other two are locked.
It was Trail of Champions, and then I pointed out it got fixed, which was fine yesterday, but we updated the beta this morning and someone managed to flip that title back to it being incorrectly spelled.
Whee! Okay.
So, Deathtrap Dungeon. So if anyone has any questions about the game, please feel free to ask. Where it takes place in terms of Fighting Fantasy Legends is it's on the same map, but you are a different hero with a different adventurer. So the Zanzar Bone and Balthazar, whatever his face is, and the guy from Warlock of Fight Up Mountain have already been slain. Spoilers. So you've turned game noise off to type that.
Is that when it goes off when you skip across?
When it's not the target screen.
Oh, I thought you meant when OBS wasn't.
No.
Right, okay. I get you.
No multiplayer. It's a single player campaign. So the first three books that were in Fighting Fantasy Legends, they've been dealt with and concluded. We now are a new adventurer going through the Deathtrap Dungeon. So down in the twisting labyrinth of Fang, unknown horrors await you. Countless adventurers before you have taken up the challenge, but none have survived. Devised by the devilish mind of Baron Succumvit, the labyrinth is riddled with fiendish traps and hideous creatures of darkness to trick and test you almost beyond the limits of endurance.
I only read part of the Asmodee newsletter where it said Fighting Fantasy was written by Ian Livingstone and Peter Jackson.
They said that. Did you misread that, or did they say that?
I believe reading his comment that they said that.
They try. English isn't their first language, to be fair.
Fighting Fantasy Legends portal. Where
any means any.
It's in the email. Wow.
That's solid, that.
Hi, Simon.
Hey, Simon. Nice to have you with us.
Wow. There we go. Right. I'll start a new game.
So, yes, Fighting Fantasy Legends portal, as the big title says at the top.
Which character should we play as? immediately I'm thinking this dude looks like a...
Not the Chaos Warrior. We did a playthrough today.
But he looks... I'm trying to think of a word that means a word that I can't say on stream. He looks tough. He looks like a beast.
There's a reason why I don't want to play the Chaos Warrior at the moment, is because the sound has gone in for his footsteps because there was a bug. Yep. But it's clunk, 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 clunk. And all of the footstep sounds haven't been balanced yet. So they're all too loud, which is okay for the Rogue and the Paladin, but the Chaos Warrior has this big metallic stomp.
Brilliant. Yeah. Okay, alright. The world needs a hero, and it will discover a legend in this tale full of fatal traps, fearsome monsters, and crafty adversaries. Discover or rediscover 3 choose-your-own-adventure stories from Ian Livingstone and Steve
Jackson
in an immersive narrative RPG. But that's not all. Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal is also going to be a portal that offers you a growing library of new adventures, challenges, and characters. Available soon on Steam, iOS, and Android.
Let's get a link, and the game sound's going to go again. My bad. It's the way it is. Store page.
Oh boy, they sure got that wrong. It should have been Percy Jackson.
So if you would like to wishlist the game on Steam, head over there and wishlist it. Wishlists are good for companies. It helps us gauge the waters. Hello to Garnier and hello to Neo. Let's go to Paladin. Trust me, I'm
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
helping us all.
Trust me, I'm a doctor. Right, do we want to adjust anything?
I do. But I'm not going to tell you what I normally do.
I'm going to keep it evens, and we'll see what happens.
What skill would you like?
What skill should we go for? Naturally skillful, lucky, curse resistant, quick learner, or trap knowledge.
Hey, Lucathea!
What do you gain for XP in this game?
Also, hi, Valcard. So if you recall from the first one, you could upgrade your dice. To give,
oh, right.
It's similar. In fact, it's similar in the way it's exactly the same. To note, though...
I do like automatic success, though.
To note, though, this game has a live system. So, in the previous game, if you ran out of stamina, you got knocked out and dropped outside of the map.
Yes.
On this, you have lives.
Okay.
If you run out of lives, your game ends. The difficulty is the number of lives you begin with.
Okay.
Just so you know. Lord Abaddon is going for curse resistance. Hey, Northeron! I think I said hello, Valcard. I think I thought about it whilst you were talking and then didn't say it.
I'm just gonna go with what's there.
Okay. Okay.
Basic.
You leave the village of Anvil and warmth of the Two Moons Tavern. The village seems a much happier place since Zago the Warlock was defeated some years ago.
We're going Irish now.
We'll go wherever it takes. To give the bards of Allansia new tales to tell, you decide to check the local news sheets and notice boards in the nearby towns.
I'm just trying to place your accent, that's all it is. I know you're not local, but...
I'm from Paisley. As you head south towards Stonebridge, a messenger runs towards you from the west. He stops and spends a few moments catching his breath.
Sir, I have a message from Baron Succumvit of Fang. Is how we're saying that. This year's Trial of Champions. Trial of Champions will soon
by Percy Jackson.
Will soon be upon us, and the Baron is seeking adventurers to travel to the city of Fang and take part in the walk. Are you brave enough?
Should we ask about the trial, or
should we just go?
Should we head to Fang? You're very welcome, Just the Gay. I'm glad you're enjoying it. By the way, what was in the giveaway? The giveaway is standard Nomad content. So, Fighting Fantasy Legends 1 Smash Up, Backgammon Blitz, Talisman, Lapland Solitaire, or Talisman the Horus Heresy.
Ooh. Oberon wiped the floor with everyone.
Yeah, I may need to have to balance that out.
Right, we're going to ask... the messenger exclaims. I thought I knew of everybody knew of the trial of champions. Forgive me. I will explain everything. Do you want to be the messenger? Go on.
Right, what accent should we go for?
Go for Indian.
Let me think of my Welsh accent. I'm from Wales. Fang? No, I don't. Never try and do an Indian accent. It just accidentally happens.
Okay.
Let me do an accent in my head and it'll end up Indian.
Yeah, go on, okay.
Fang is situated on the banks of the River Cock, northwest from here. Once a year, the river is crammed with boats.
Does get Indian?
I'm trying to.
Starts very Welsh.
With boats as people arrive from hundreds of miles around. No, I was fine until you interrupted me. Hoping to witness the breaking of an ancient tradition in Fang and see a victor in the trial of champions.
Whoop, whoop. The river cock.
Guys, just so you're aware, we're going to read the majority of the text. If you see a decision ahead, type that there is a small delay in the stream.
Yeah.
So it will help us do what you want if you're on the ball. If you're paying attention, you can control where we go. If we finish reading the thing and we have options and the chat is 15 seconds behind, we're not going to sit here like lemons for 15 seconds. We will just play. This is a brilliant, beautiful game that's full of story, and let's get the momentum going.
The giveaway is apparently for a candlelit dinner with you.
If you're paying, you can have my time. That should be the exchange. I give up time, you give up currency. How dare you guys? I'm too old to feel this giddy over a new game. You should be ashamed of yourself.
By the way, if you say Fighting Fantasy, it sounds like Final Fantasy, and that confused me at first.
Legends Portal. FFL Portal.
Right.
Did we both read Lucathea at the same time then?
Wait, what? No.
Yes,
I read that before. No, I was reading Abaddon's.
On 1st of May each year, warriors and heroes come to Fang to face the test of their lives. Survival is unlikely, yet many take the risk, for the prize is great, a purse of 10,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
However, to become champion is no easy task. Some years ago, the Baron of Fang, called Succumbit, decided to bring attention to his town by creating the ultimate contest. With the help of the townspeople, he constructed a labyrinth deep in the hillside behind Fang, from which there was only one exit.
That's German Indian.
Sounds like I'm a traveller of the world. The labyrinth was filled with all kinds of deadly tricks and traps and loathsome monsters. Succumbit had designed it in meticulous detail so that anybody hoping to face its challenge would have to use their wits as well as weapon skill.
Oh no, not wits. When he was finally satisfied that all was complete, he put his labyrinth to the test. He picked 10 of his finest guards, and fully armed, they marched into the labyrinth. They were never seen again. Dun, dun, dun.
Do you need FFL in order to play FFLP? No. Do you need to have played the first game to understand the second? Nope. It's like Final Fantasy. I know that is a horrible example considering this game called Fighting Fantasy, but in the way that Final Fantasy are standalone games, 7, 8, 9 have nothing to do with each other. Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal will make references to the first one, and you will get the jokes if you've played the first one, but if you haven't played the first one, there's going to be a reference here or there that will go over your head, but you will be able to play this game without any issues whatsoever, because you won't even realise that the references.
I don't feel like our paladin knows how to use that sword. She looks like she's really uncomfortably standing for a photograph that she doesn't want taken. It's like her first time cosplaying, and she's not quite.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Am I bending my knees enough? The tale of the ill-fated gods soon spread throughout the land, and it was then that Succumbit announced the first trial of champions.
The first year, 17 brave warriors attempted the walk, as it later became to be known. Not one reappeared. As the years passed and the trial of champions continued, it attracted more and more challengers and spectators. Fang prospered and would prepare itself months in advance for the spectacle it hosted each May. The town would be decorated, tents erected, dining halls built, musicians, dancers, fire eaters, illusionists, and every sort of entertainer hired, and entries registered from the hopeful individuals intent on making the walk.
You thank the messenger and wish him safe travels, then head to Fang with a sense of excitement.
Question, is this plan to be followed? Are you going to make more games in FF books where every game is a bundle of 3 books? One step at a time, Freachy. This is just entered beta.
They're just asking if there's a plan.
There are plans, there are prospective plans, but obviously a lot of the future depends on what the success of projects. We would like to continue the Fight and Fancy Legends series, but we have just entered the beta for this one. Let's see how this one does.
Right, you've arrived at the town of Fang and you make your way down narrow alleyways between houses, heading towards the sound of a cheering crowd.
Woo! If you had the headset on now, you'd hear a cheering crowd. You come to a wide dirt road lined with cheering crowds. Ahead you see the dark myth of a tunnel disappearing into its inner depths. Amongst this excited crowd of spectators, you spot a man to your right who is a town official. He tells you that you must register your entry in the tournament with him.
Okay.
Register.
Register. Oh, what's her name? What's her
his
name? Her name. It's definitely a woman, I'm just saying. Will this be voiced over in the final?
It won't be, no. Is the percentage bar the XP? Yes, that is correct. We've got a 10 character limit. If it's over 10 characters, the text spills everywhere all the time.
That's amazing.
Hildegard, I like that. Will it fit? Yes. Danista? Irmgard?
Gunther.
My
Hey! Heist winners.
my keyboard doesn't have a U
Lilu.
with an umlaut.
Could be Lilu. Look at that hair.
Right, the first name that has been mentioned to get a second vote.
Why?
No. See what you're doing there, Lucathea. This is a family-friendly stream.
I think we should call her Philip.
Philip. So far we have Gunther, although I won't be able to get the umlaut over the U. Lilu, Irmgard, and Hildegard, and Danista. No, just the game. No.
Oh my god.
Alright, we will have to pick something.
Alright.
What's your favourite so far?
There's 2 for Lilu. There's 2 for Lilu, and there's Irmgard or Irmagard.
Who voted Lilu? Who's the second?
John. And Neil.
Right. Like that?
Yeah. There you go. A huge cheer erupts.
Huzzah!
Oh, there you go. There's a few. Well, we've got Lilo. We've also got Lilu. Looking around, you spot what looks like a stall with a vendor selling weapons, a group of excited onlookers who are pointing at you, and a group of people stood at the entrance to the tunnel. You've unlocked the title, The Contestant.
Da-da-da-da.
You have gained a quest.
Da-da-da-da.
Deathtrap Dungeon. I've heard that name somewhere. You can view active quests in your quest log.
Retro Elf, I can sort out your gold. I can transfer that, don't worry about that.
There's a group of spectators across the dirt road who are beckoning you to them. A weapon stall stands to the left of the tunnel entrance with many swords lay upon it. A group of five people is stood.
Near the entrance.
Yeah, okay. To the tunnel, possibly the other contestants.
So where would you like to go? You can go and browse the stall that's selling weapons. You can talk to the spectators. You can approach the contestants or the people you assume to be the contestants. Or you can just start the trial.
Right, so the spectators are the ones beckoning us. Or were the contestants? I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
It's your journey.
I'm gonna go talk to the spectators. Why not? When in Rome. When in Rome.
A weeping woman grabs hold of your arm
It's a trap!
and pleads with you to find her husband inside the dungeon. He's been gone for over 4 years and she lost all hope of ever seeing him again.
Yeah, lady, you got a sword for me.
You have gained a quest. Rescue the prisoner.
Okay. Could go straight to the stall. Got no gold. Go to contestants. Have a bad feeling about this.
You see Baron Succumbit himself standing by the entrance, waiting to see the contenders in the Trial of Champions. You count 5 others standing proudly in line.
Stand proudly.
There are 2 bare-chested barbarians dressed in furs. They stand completely motionless, legs straight and slightly apart.
Yeah, that's kind of like how we're standing.
No, she's got a little knee.
She's got a bit of a... Yeah.
A sleek elven woman with golden hair and feline green eyes is adjusting the crossbelt of daggers wrapped around her leather tunic.
Okay.
Of the 2 remaining men, one is covered from head to foot in iron plate armour with a plumed helmet and a crested shield.
Fancy.
The other is
cloaked in black robes.
Only his darker eyes showing between the swathes
What? Swathes, yeah.
of his black face scarves.
Long knives, a wide garrote, and other silent death weapons. Other silent death weapons hang from his belt.
Hey, bag of fix.
He's a ninja. The 5 contenders acknowledge your arrival with the almost imperceptible nods of their head. Right, let's go to the store.
Let me just quick copy and paste.
Hi, bag of fix.
There you go. Right. The weapon vendor sees you have no weapons and gives you a basic sword.
Oh, that's nice of him. I'll have a basic sword. Thank you very much.
Now, it's time to start the trial.
Is everybody ready for the trail?
Hey, Conrad!
Transfer all. As you get closer, you notice 2 great stone pillars on either side of the tunnel entrance. The pillars are covered with ornate carvings, writhing serpents, demons, deities, each seeming to scream a silent warning to those who would pass beyond them. Ah, inviting.
Suddenly, a hush falls over the crowd as Baron Succumbit steps forward holding 6 bamboo sticks. You draw one from his outstretched hand and read the word 5th. Then the trial begins.
Sorted. The knight is first. He salutes the crowd before disappearing into the tunnel. He is followed half an hour later by the elf. Next goes the barbarian, then the dark assassin. And it is our turn to salute the crowd. You take one final deep breath of cool fresh air before turning to pass between the stone-pillared gateway to Succumbit's corridor of power.
To face unknown perils on the walk through the mighty Baron's Deathtrap Dungeon.
Yay! Deathtrap! Hello, Conrad.
Hi, Conrad! I think it said Conrad. Hi, Conrad. I think that's why you're saying hi. Chaos Lord Abaddon, have weapons different colours stat? Yes. When you are fighting, a sword will show as a yellow dice, and a shield will show as a blue dice.
The clamour of the excited spectators gradually fades behind you as you venture deep into the gloom of the cavern tunnel. Ooh, it is gloomy.
You arrive at a stone table standing against the wall to your left. On it, there are 6 boxes.
Yay, multiple choice. Ooh, 4 of the boxes are opened and empty, and of the 2 closed boxes, one has your name painted on the lid and the other has the word Throm painted on it.
Open your box or open Throm's.
I'm gonna open mine.
Okay.
I feel like I'm an honest person and I would go for one with my name on it.
The lid slides off the box easily. Inside you find 2 gold pieces and a note addressed to you.
You read the message which says, "Well done, at least you have the sense to stop and take advantage of the token and token aid given to you. You'll need to find and use several items if you hope to pass triumphantly through my Deathtrap Dungeon. Signed, Succumbit."
It's funny that you wrote signed.
Some people do.
Do you want to open Throm's box or do you continue?
No, I'm going to continue.
Okay.
Good all.
You do that.
I'm going to do that. That's fine. There's probably lovely stuff in there. Or skeletons with axes, because that seems to be my kind of look.
As you move on from the boxes, you think about the other contestants and wonder how they will each fare in this deadly dungeon.
I wonder how the other contestants will fare in this deadly dungeon.
You have gained a quest. The Knight. The Barbarian. The Elf.
I feel like these are quests I'm giving myself, as I am wondering how my other contestants will fare.
The Deadly Assassin.
Throm.
The Ninja.
Told you he was a ninja. There we go. You arrive at a junction. A white arrow painted on the wall points west. On the floor you can see wet footprints. It looks as though 3 of them follow the direction of the arrow while 1 heads east. Okay.
So west is left.
So for anyone who hasn't seen fighting fantasy before, these question marks are events. They're random events.
Yep. So it's one of the ways we've tried to keep content that has been made from a written book fresh and interesting. So it's not a case of if you read the book as a kid, if you read the book to your kids, if you just read the book, you don't know exactly how to finish this. Because, well, although we respect all of the original content that it comes from, and Ian Livingstone and Steve Jackson are very, very happy with the first game, and they're very happy with the second.
Gareth. Peter.
We'll move past that. So, yeah, part of the way that we've kept the books fresh is to tweak a little bit. I mean, the feeling of the books are there, the content of the books, the characters that you'll know and love if you've read the books, but you can't just kind of go, oh, right, I've got to go left here, because in the book I went left. Yeah. Because not only would the left maybe expand a bit differently, because obviously one of the things that we have different in the digital game is that we have expansive maps that you can actually move through, whereas the books tend to be a lot more what's the word where it's kind of aspect, like Kandinsky. Abstract, yeah. The book can say take as many lefts as you want because it's a book and isn't confined to having a map unless it literally has a map in the book, whereas we have forward, left, right, down, and we have random events along the way. Everyone's going east.
Yes, apart from the legend that is Neo Gambit, who is going west.
We're Weston. This is cool. It looks like mobile dungeon crawl games, but with more story. The first one of this game can be won from our channel, and it is available on iOS, Android, and Steam. An
angry caveman grunts at you and attacks. Please don't attack me. Round 1. Fight! Okay, so this is what we have.
Guys, if you hate the talisman dice mechanics because it always rolls 1s, I've asked for these dice to be moved over to Talisman. I've been told it'll take a little bit of work because this has a physics engine. But even though this has the same chance outcome as Talisman, just what rolling dice does to a human mind is fantastic.
Yes.
So,
although I think these dice are rigged. Right, so what we can do here, it's magic. We can click and we can hold on to it for a while, and that somehow it's going to change the outcome. It's going to totally make it not rigged. There we go. That's alright. See, we got 3 because we held on to it for ages. That's how it works.
He didn't hold on at all?
Look at that.
What a noob.
And... Hadouken!
Hey! Good job you got that extra dice.
Look at that.
So, the way that combat is dealt is very self-explanatory in this game. You have stamina, and then you have damage dice. You roll them. If it shows the icon of the fist, you do a damage point against your opponent's stamina. We have a yellow fist. One of our dice has a yellow fist because we took the ability of automatic victory on strength checks. So if we come across any skill tests and we roll our dice and it says you need to roll at least 3 successful dice, all we have to do is roll 1 yellow in any strength check we ever do. That's what the ability does.
Okay, you notice the air becoming hotter and you find yourself panting, even though you are walking quite slowly. In a small recess, you see a selection of bamboo with clear liquid pouring from it.
Sika asks, what roguelike elements does this game have? Random events and permadeath, anything else?
Just before you answer that, our throat is painfully dry and you feel a little dizzy from the heat in the tunnel, and the liquid looks very inviting. Do we want to drink it or not drink it? Now you can answer the question while they're answering that.
Random events, permadeath. I don't know. What do roguelikes normally have? I don't normally play roguelikes.
Vote don't. Don't drink it. Drink it. Don't drink it. Drink.
So we got don't.
Oh, I think don't is winning
it,
at the moment.
Don't. Drink. I'm counting all in one hand. That doesn't help. We're still one ahead on don't.
Yeah.
Air becoming hotter sounds like my houseboat. This house is also a sauna at the moment. The sun rises at the back and sets at the front, so it's just constantly on the glass.
Oh, tables have turned.
Ooh. Right, so force Dumbledore to drink it. He's old.
All of the don't votes contain the word.
How can you argue with that?
I can't argue with that logic. We're gonna drink it. I feel like this is a terrible decision.
No. Look at this. Says drink. Baron Succumbit would never poison us.
That's a good point. That's a good. We've just met this guy, so he must be trustworthy. The water in the bamboo pipe is welcomingly refreshing. You start off north again in good spirits.
Da, 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 da.
The temperature continues to rise, and you find yourself dripping with sweat.
Oh, I do. It's me right now. I'm dripping with sweat. It's the back of my legs.
Oh no!
We're married.
You licked my finger. Right, the temperature continues. What? The floor in this area feels like hot ash. The floor is lava! You struggle to walk across it. Pools of molten lava give off tremendous heat, which you find almost unbearable. You feel yourself passing out. Although the temperature is higher than you could normally tolerate, you somehow manage to keep from passing out and press on. I feel like we made the right choice.
Maybe. See, look at Thea. We've got it. Got it down.
On the left side of the tunnel is a closed door. It has a small iron plate in it, which might possibly slide open.
Ooh, might it?
Oh, do we want to go over there on this big fiery patch, or do we want to continue trying to walk across the lava? The floor is literally lava.
Hey, Kiki Chappie. Nice to have you with us.
Dutch says slide.
Slide. Slide,
Careful, the plate is hot.
Also, just the game asks, good spirits equals perk or benefits?
What?
It's not a common buzzword throughout the game, but yes, in this instance, good spirits were a good thing. They weren't misplaced.
Santa says drink the lava. Right, we're going for slide.
Hey, Athna. Welcome to the stream.
You slide open the plate and find yourself peering into a room with a pool of what looks like molten lava behind the door. On the opposite side of the room, there is a coil of rope on the floor.
This was the very first bug I think that I listed for this game.
Okay.
If you grab the rope, you swing across the lava because there's already a rope there.
Okay.
But the door didn't open, so you just moved through the door.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to grab the rope then.
Go for it, yeah.
You step back and jump over the pit.
See, now the door's open.
Okay. Treasures. When you draw a treasure card, you'll take that into your inventory. Click the inventory button. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Y'all can read that when you play.
You can read that. A coil of rope. No, you're doing that in your own time.
You take the rope, jump back across the lava, and then leave the room and head north.
By the way, we are playing the beta version of this game. It will have spoilers.
Guys, the floor is no longer lava. The footsteps you were following lead to an enclosed iron door to the left.
That shouldn't work. She wears heavy armor. Not only has she got heavy armor, but it is a material that heats up dead easily.
Dead easily. That's why I'm standing like that. Scolded.
So yes, spoiler alert, things are about to happen that are elements of the game.
Also, Bish is lurking.
Hey Bish!
Beware. Bish, have you entered the giveaway?
Giveaway?
What? What did you just do?
Nothing.
Did you just walk into the green screen?
I didn't walk into it, I just didn't do a very good job walking through
Oh, brilliant. Gareth chose to not open the door. In real life. Right. Dun dun dun! The door opens into a chamber where you are shocked to see one of your rivals who has obviously met with a sudden, gory death. Oh no, it's one of the barbarians. He is impaled on several iron spikes which are fixed to a frame that has sprung out of the floor. You spot a tripwire on the floor which he must have stepped on and thus released the spiked frame. In the far wall is an alcove in which you can see a silver goblet standing on a small wooden table. You've completed a quest. We have found the barbarian. Dice upgrade. Da, da, da. Do we want to upgrade skill or luck? I think I would generally upgrade skill. I'm going to upgrade skill on that one. Ooh. Should we, let's have a look at him. The pouch on the barbarian's belt is empty apart from some strange looking dried meat wrapped in cloth. Nice. Should we eat some, should we eat some strange looking meat?
Oh, we found the barbarian.
Oh yeah, we found the barbarian. That's not meat.
Story ends. Are you still with us?
Hello, story ends.
Are you gonna eat the meat?
I don't know.
I mean, you've got full health.
Let's eat the... You can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. That's a good point. The meat contains herbs which will slightly increase your health. Nice!
Story ends.
We're on full.
I assume this was you. Bringing some ketchup. Chess spotted me walking with this. Some vegetarian you are. She's not vegetarian.
I ate the herby meat.
Yeah, this didn't come with a note. I have sent you a message on Twitch.
Yes, now eat them in moderation. He will not. He had about a gallon on pizza.
Cap and car.
Cap and cap.
So why cap, pom tu cara, the NDT cac. Cap and cap. Yeah, I tried some of this. This one builds and builds and builds. They're good.
Do we want to check out the dodgy goblet then? I suppose we might as well. We're in the room. It's not like there would be any more traps. No. Oh, more liquids! The goblet contains a sparkling red liquid. Well, that sounds fancy. Do we want to drink it?
Drink it or leave the room. Just the game says go for goblet.
Yeah, they're answering the... It's chili sauce. Oh, it could be chili sauce. Right, okay. We're drinking. Lifting the goblet releases a sprung catch and dart shoots out of a wooden table leg. Test your luck.
Test your luck.
Good job we upgraded those skill dice. Ooh. Well. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. He dropped the goblet on the floor and the red liquid spills over the grey stone. Please, like, dissolve the floor.
No. It was just some liquid. You couldn't... Blue Paste Pixie said you should have dipped your meat in it.
Oh, yeah. Right, moving the room. Dun, 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 dun.
Stubar. Yeah, thanks for checking up on us. You're the Asmodee police or something. Yes, I asked for permission first. They said, yeah, you can do it because it's already in the public domain because there's a beta. Just please let people know it's a beta.
The passage soon leads to a junction. You notice more footprints on the floor heading north. You decide to follow them. I made that decision. Ooh, he looks friendly. There's a large idol in the centre of the cavern. I was going to say caravan. Standing approximately 6 meters high. It has jeweled eyes, each as big as your fists. Fist for reference. There are 2 giant stuffed bird-like creatures standing on each side of the idol. They ain't stuffed. They ain't stuffed. We just walk past.
I mean, you can.
I'm gonna just walk past.
Okay.
I feel like we'll leave some stuff for your playthrough. That's what we're gonna do. There's another room. Going in the room.
They are stuffed from eating lots of adventurers. You see something lying on the ground.
A lucky clover.
So in this game, you can get injured or cursed. So an injure is an X to your strength dice, your combat dice, and it kind of works like the opposite of our skill. So our skill that we chose at the start of the game was an auto win. If we roll a dice and that yellow fist appears on a skill test, we automatically win. If there is an X, if you have an injury and that shows in a skill test, you automatically fail. And a curse is the same but for the luck dice. If you're cursed and you roll an X on your cursed dice, you automatically fail a luck test. Did you walk through the light?
No, I avoided it.
Okay.
Shh. Oh, did we need light for in here? This looks dodgy.
It's your choice.
What should we do, guys?
Interview time draws near. Must catch up later when the stream's uploaded. Thanks to everyone for help with gold/Steam. Retro Elf, do you have an interview? Good luck if you do. Alright, I think I asked this when you were busy with tech stuff. Is there any relation between FFL and the classics besides the source books? This game has no relation to Tin Man or to Inkle or to any other company that has made Fighting Fantasy Legends products besides Nomad Games.
Oh, good luck with the job, Retro.
You'll get it.
We have faith.
We do.
There's a load of writhing worms on the floor. You're about to turn away when you notice that their bodies are swarming round a dagger.
Ooh.
Its point held fast in a crack in the pit of the floor.
Hey, Tradition.
Taking the dagger would mean plunging your hand into the writhing worms.
Do you reach for the dagger or do you walk on?
I feel like not reaching for the dagger.
It's your game.
Oh.
Santa says do it.
Peer pressure.
Talisman says reach. Fine weapon. Says. As you make your way back to the doorway, the buzzing sound increases in intensity. A giant fly swoops down on you from the roof of the cavern.
Look at him!
And it swipes at you with one of its legs.
Yay, look dice!
Didn't realise this was a Nomad Games release. Yeah, we make it. It was made, like... I'm not in the office right now, but if we pretend that I'm in the office, I'm sat here, Carl is sat there, and Amanda is sat there. Carl and Amanda did the core design and development of the game. All of the tech stuff was made by Matt and Rob. Andy sat over there in that corner. Yeah, Nomad Games made this. We made this. Hope you don't mind us talking about FFC though, not at all. I know it's a rival company, but the games are from the same source, so are bound to appeal to the same people. Kiki, Chappie, that's absolutely fine, and it makes sense. This stream here is to promote our products, but the reason why we're all here is because we're all into the same things. So, don't worry about it. Like you said, it's a natural topic. Oh, you're battering this fly.
Take that fly.
Brilliant, got it. She got the meme. Ethan copied the meme.
I made this. Yes, he did. He did a very lovely picture.
I'll see if I can find it.
It might be up by the Mac. I don't know.
Oh, I can't be bothered going that far.
Yeah, no. You wipe the vile yellow slime from your weapon and continue north. Right or left? In fact, say east or west, because I get confused with what's right and left to you guys.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we're looking at the same screen. I'm good.
You're right.
No.
Right, guys, we're going to be doing a giveaway shortly. So if you want to be part of the giveaway where you can win a piece of Nomad content, please make sure that you have entered the giveaway using the... Oh, we've not got giveaway command in the title. That's because I wanted to kind of give some exclusivity
There
to
you go.
Fighting Fancy Legends portal.
Tradition's got it down.
Just copy what Tradition's put in the Twitch chat. But yeah, Brillig, I told Ethan about the I made this comic strip thing meme, and he did his own version of it. He looked at it, saw it, went away and drew one of his own, and it's dead cute. Hey Elliot, hey Antigram, I am sure that you said hi ages ago, and I'm sorry for ignoring you. But Fighting Fancy Legends portal, the sound for the game only works if it's in the foreground. If you minimize the window or look at Chrome, which is what I do, I bounce about between Twitch and YouTube, the sound disappears, which I don't like, but it means that we have this dead hollow background, and I don't like that even more.
I don't like that even more. Oh, guys. You're very 50-50 on this way. Right, I'm gonna... The big dark pit here. There's lights here. I feel like that's a red herring.
Of course, the name of the game is so long, giveaway wouldn't fit.
Some weird pool up here.
It is a long name. Tradition did just say dig a tunnel north.
Oh, yeah. Go on, we're going up. There's lots lots of sparkly things that can kill us up here. You spot something out of the corner of your eye.
It's a Lucky Charm.
A Lucky
The Jeevers!
Charm!
They be trying to steal me Lucky Charms. A Lucky Charm is an item you can use to pass a luck test automatically. You don't even have to roll for it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. And in the dim light, you can just about make out your own reflection. Going to fight myself! You could enter the room and investigate the mirror, or return to the last junction in the tunnel in order to head east.
That's not a Welsh accent, John.
It's interesting how Danny's head goes away behind that mug. It's great. It's got Stitch on it.
Tradition says I sense a doppelganger fight coming up.
Which is awesome, right?
It's Lilo and Stitch. She does also have Stitch tattooed on her arm.
Yeah, I don't know if I can, like, bend my arm that
You'd have
way.
to stand up. It'd be...
Fucking Stitch. It's so pretty. It's not finished. Don't judge. Judge away.
You step up to the mirror and are amused by your distorted reflection. Your head looks as large as a pumpkin, and your face is exceedingly strange.
Suddenly, a terrible pain pounds through your head, and you struggle to look away from your reflection. You grip your head with your hands. With horror that is expanding, you can withstand the pain no longer. Ooh! The pain subsides, and you manage to look away from your reflection at last. There doesn't seem to be anything else of interest in this room. Oh, that was so dull. I thought it was going to be like a really nice fight.
No?
Oh.
Just lost 6 stamina? Welcome to Fighting Fantasy.
Ah, don't fall in the pit.
Well, let's see if you can't fall in the pit then. For anyone that is new to Fighting Fantasy as a concept, you just so happen to have never read a choose your own adventure book that is Fighting Fantasy based, or Be the Hero, which is how it's known in a lot of other languages. It's brutal. The game is very, very harsh. Ours is less harsh than the actual book, but it's still harsh.
KO. You land heavily on your back. You lose 2 stamina.
You're not doing well.
Shut your face!
The darkness is pitch black at the bottom of the pit, and you crawl along the floor, groping in front of you. Suddenly, your hand touches something cold, hard, and smooth. The object is small and round, but you cannot figure out what it is. You place it in your backpack. You crawl forward until you reach the pit wall. You use your sword to cut hand and toe holes in it with your sword.
I feel like the with your sword bit was unnecessary after saying you use your sword.
You finally climb out to the pit on the east side.
Wouldn't it be funny if we climbed out on the wrong side? That'd be funny. Try and jump again.
You check the object from the pit and discover that you have found an orb of blood red ruby.
Sorted.
Do you recall seeing any other gem-like things in this game so far?
In this game?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where?
In Thanos' glove. No, in the eyes.
Do you feel like you may have missed something important?
I feel like... Don't shush.
Hey, Insane Rabbit. Hey, just joined the stream. Will Portal be a DLC for the original game? No, it's its own standalone piece of content. It is another 3 books done by Nomad Games, except we've already got a first one to go by, so this one works better than the first one. It's shinier and prettier because we know what we're doing and we've got experience in doing this.
An old man dressed in tattered rags suddenly jumps out from behind one of the
Love
statues.
this. You're gonna love this stream. You're gonna love this.
And starts to giggle. Come on, old man. In a high-pitched voice, he says,
Oh, good! Someone else has come to play my little game! Behind me lies a chest filled with mysterious treasures. I will allow you to take one treasure from the chest if you answer a question correctly. If you answer incorrectly... Oh, right. The old man points at one of the statues and smiles, saying, "This man weighs 100 pounds plus half his weight. How much does he weigh?"
Oh, maths.
EJ, what do you want?
Wait.
Do you have clothes on? Oh, God.
Put it in the video.
Yeah, you shouldn't be in these clothes. You should be up in your own bed.
Yeah.
Don't take them off here. Be up in your room when you do that. I will fill this with water in a second. Is he wearing a trench coat?
No.
Weighs 100 pounds plus half of his weight.
Well, Totaro's gone for 200. Abaddon's gone for 150. He's gone for kilograms as well. That dude is super heavy. Stab him and take all the treasure. A wild Ethan is spawned.
I don't get it.
Right, what's half of 100?
50?
So what's 100 add 50?
But that's not half his weight.
Right, so what's... Okay. So what's...
Because if he was 150, then it'd be 100... Wait, no. What?
So, let's maths this. We can do it. What's half of 150?
75.
So what's 100 add 75?
175.
What's half of 200?
100.
So if he weighs 100 pounds plus half of his current weight, what's half of 200, which is his current weight?
Why is 200 his current weight?
Because we're figuring out how much his current weight is. So he weighs 100. So the 100 is abstract. Take that and put it over there.
John's going mental. I'm going 200. That's fine.
Right. The 100 is the amount that you add to half of his current weight.
Yeah.
So half of his current weight is 100. Add that 100 that you are adding to it, which returns it back to 200. If you said 150, that's half, which is 75, plus the 100 is 175.
What happens if you choose wrong? Find out when you play yourself.
Find out in the next stream. The old man looks at you and says, "Well done, stranger. You have answered correctly. Your reward is to take one of the mystery items from my chest of treasures." You open the chest and pull something out.
Oh.
A sugared cake. How delectable.
I feel like we should eat that now.
You bid the old man farewell and leave his room to continue north along the passage.
Okay, should we eat that now?
I don't know.
Well, I only have 6 stamina.
I don't know. Sugar cake. If you want to eat a sugar cake, you can eat a sugar cake.
Eat a sugar cake. Farewell, old man.
As you head towards the door to leave the room, you notice that the statue the old man pointed at is the knight who started the Trial of Champions. An agonized look on his face set in stone for all eternity. Hey, Sampila! Can you tell me about this game since it's my first time seeing it? It is Fighting Fantasy Legends. It's based on the Fighting Fantasy books. You may know it as Be the Hero. It is a choose-your-own adventure book.
Carry on.
Yes, but you've taken the sound of the game out.
You did it before.
They'll figure out what to do. They've been pre-warned that they have to look at the screen and figure out what's going on.
That's fine.
Yes, so it's choose your own adventure. It's based on the books where you're given the option, turn to page this, turn to page that, turn to page X, and that is your choice, and it will always present you with choices. Do you want to go through the door? Do you want to go down the alley? Do you want to pick up the sword? Do you want to fight this person? Do you want to give gold to this person? You pick the outcome.
You see another closed door in the left-hand wall. The letter X is scratched into its centre panel. Putting your ear to the door, you listen intently but can hear nothing.
Sweet.
I've been going into every room. I feel like I'm just going to go into the room.
You can do that if you want.
It's got an X on the door. I feel like I shouldn't go into the room. But ooh, he looks like a
Like a Draugr.
Draugr. Yeah.
There is a stone chair in the middle of the room. Sitting in the chair is a skeleton of an armed warrior, possibly a contestant from years gone by.
Draugr Deathlord. I'm about to die.
The skeletal fingers of its right hand are gripped around a piece of parchment. So, do you want to investigate or go past them? Sampila says, can you go to your local tavern for a pint and head to home after that? You can in the first game, not in this one. I don't think. I like the fact that Valkor said X marks the spot and Brillig says X means no.
That's what I was thinking. Hey, look, Draugr Deathlord.
Rah. Rah. Is it a game with a lot of DLC or just with full content? As it stands, just full content. The first game that we did, Fighting Fantasy Legends, was 3 books made into one game. And we've done something similar for Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal. There is an exception though, because in the first game, all 3 books were made into one map and you could explore each book. You can go in and out of each book and cross over. Whereas in Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal, we've introduced a lives system, which means the balancing for the game requires the books to be separate. So you can only unlock the Trial of Champions by defeating Deathtrap Dungeon, and you can only unlock the Armies of Death by defeating the Trial of Champions.
So, we defeated the skeleton, and he has the parchment laying on his pile of bones. Unfolding the parchment, we see a map of the room with a drawing of a hideous creature inside it. Beneath the monster is a rhyme. Yay, riddles!
What riddle?
I'm just assuming if there's a rhyme, it's going to be a riddle.
You can look into it, check your inventory. If you meet a manticore of its tail, beware. Shield yourself against the spikes flying through the air. I wonder what that riddle could mean. Oh, guys, can you help us figure it out?
Gareth? Divorce!
Divorce! Is the lives unlock system the only mechanical differences between Legends and Portal? Let me think. I think so. This game is just done better because we've already established one game and we've got like lighting systems, map systems, and we know how to do it all. There's a lot of ground we didn't have to cover, which meant a lot of the way the ambience of the game works and a lot of the flavour to it are things that we could really develop and dig down into. And just this game is has so much more character to it. Mechanically, yes, it works the same, with the major differences being lives and separate books. But beyond that, there's just more love that's gone into the game.
Right, guys, so this is the first trap we've come across. Basically, it's going to give us 3 skill dice, and we have to... Oh, we lose 1 stamina for each blank. Yay!
Yay! Might you port Legends Adventures to Portal? John! One step at a time! This goes back to what Frici said earlier. Do we intend to do additional content for it? Whether that be porting the old game into this Portal, or adding new books, or doing new things with it. Yes, we would like to do more things with the Portal going forward in the future, but as it stands, our current aim is to get Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal out into the market and make sure we can give it the best chance of success that we can. That is our current goal.
You hear the sound of a snapping tripwire. Yay! You feel a tugging of a wire at your ankle. You've triggered a cloud of poisonous gas. Yay! And it's another trap mechanic. And we are going to die.
Well, only lose 3 lives. You're alright.
We're gonna die.
Ever played the Fighting Fantasy Digital Editions converted by Tin Man Games? Absolutely superb on iPad. I have not played Tin Man Games, but I have played Inkle's Sorcery, and I do really enjoy the Sorcery series.
What? No perception check? My perception would be like nat 1 every time. Just like, oh, look at the pretty lights. Okay, are we going north or south? Or nouth for the smarties in the room?
For Neo. Right, whilst you decide that, I'll get Ethan some water.
Go on, give our child water. It's the least he deserves.
Oh, Sika's... Haha, Sika, love it. I wonder how much gold Sika has. Right, Sika, I will leave a note for myself to get you a Fighting Fantasy Legends key for tomorrow. And let me check what the Count It bot says. Big shout out to Gareth and everyone at Nomad Games. This bot's for you. What a pointless message. I'm sorry, Antagram. We'll get a 3rd screen and we'll set it up so we can love everyone together.
Go get our child some water. He's like melting up there. Okay, so Sika, there's been a message made about. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Right, did we get any? Brillig says north more stairs, so we're going north. Oh, sorry, Conrad. Already moved. You arrive at a door in the right-hand wall to which a withered hand is nailed. That sounds friendly. Let's go in there. We're gonna die, guys. We're gonna die. You enter a room in which a man is in tattered clothing is chained to the wall by his right arm. You see that his left hand is missing and realise this must be the hand nailed to the door. Logically, you would assume. Pleading for mercy, he cowers back from you as far as his chains will allow. Oh, I want to cut him free. Where's my perception roll? You cleave the chain with your sword and the prisoner thanks you over and over again. He tells you that he entered the Trial of Champions 4 years ago, but failed. He was taken as a servant to the trial master and worked as a slave until he could stand it no longer. He tried to escape but was captured by one of the trial master's wandering orc guards. To teach him a lesson, they cut off his hand and condemned him to a year's imprisonment in this cell. You ask him if he has any information that might be of use to you. He scratches his head with his one remaining hand. Well, I haven't exactly done very well in here for myself, but I do know that you need to collect gems and precious stones if you hope to get out. I don't know why, but there it is. Without another word, the ragged prisoner dashes out of the room, turning left into the tunnel. Are we going for skill or luck? Hi Gareth, don't destroy the set.
I wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that. Conrad in before. We're going for luck.
Oh, we found the prisoner.
We did.
We are the rescuer.
We set him free because we are lovely.
Lol at Danny's response to collect gems. What's that mean?
He said that we need to collect gems to get out. And I was like, oh, do we now?
Dude's on the ball.
Awesome. There's a pipe in the right-hand wall about 1 meter in diameter. It's too dark to see far down it.
Abaddon asked, no quick save. Yes, the game automatically saves for you. And if you ever quit out, if you have a crash, block, freeze, whatever, you can go into the last decision you were up to. And as this game's all decision-based, it basically means, yeah, you won't lose all too much. If we were to quit out now, we'd come back to coming out of the jail cell prison thingy.
Alright, okay. You shout into it and you hear your voice echoing down the iron pipe until eventually the sound fades away.
Echo!
Hello!
Echo! Echo!
Okay, do we want to go down the pipe? Can your player not double back?
No, not typically.
No.
If you're in corridors that tend to go north-south with doors at either end, it does kind of go, are you sure you want to go through this door? You may want to go through the other one. If it's just an open corridor where you have to explore, then you have to explore. Do the pipe.
The pipe is wet and slimy, but you head into the darkness, sliding as you go. That sounds fun. Whee!
Does this reset in a random pattern with every game, or is it fixed? Would be pretty cool if it generated new map puzzles each time.
So I think that some of the random encounters change, don't they?
Yes, the random encounters are random.
Yeah, but a random encounter can just be like a mystery thing, but it is literally a random thing. It can change every game. And obviously, if you decide to take one turn different, it can change your path and stuff. But
the maps and quests and stories are the same. The thing that changes as you progress are the encounter scenarios. They are like a random draw deck where you keep drawing cards, and those cards get shuffled. So every time you play, you may find something specific in a random encounter, or you may find just something helpful. You may find an enemy. That does change each time you go in.
if we ended up in the Mushroom Kingdom, that'd be amazing.
Haha.
Right, we've found a wooden square object. We think it might be a box. We can leave the pipe and examine the box, or we can take it with us further down the pipe. What would you guys like to do?
To the guys that are getting told off by the bot for posting links, it's probably because you're typing a bit too fast and you've not put a space after a full stop.
Yeah.
So it's reading it as like .com or whatever you're typing. And then it's like, no, you must not post links.
You shall not post things like that. There you go.
Yeah, pipe.pipe.
Yeah.
John says open the box.
Okay. Go on. Let's go. Removing the box lid, you find a copper key and a small wooden tube.
That's not too shabby.
Okay.
Keys are good.
Keys are good.
Tubes can be good.
Keys unlock things.
A hollow wooden tube about 7 inches in length.
Okay.
Santa! Parabellum! Siege! Drops today.
Darts. Oh. Okay. We have 3.
We did have the lucky charm. Oh, we passed.
We're good. We're good. Okay.
Story ends. We have had drive-by links. I shall call them. We've had random people come in and drop links for very questionable things, and then they disappear.
The tunnel soon ends at a junction. Standing there alone and wondering which way to go is one of your rivals. It is one of the barbarians. You call out to him, but at first he does not answer. He merely stares at you coldly, his hands firmly gripping his sword. Tradition says, I worked out the other day I convinced 7 people to buy Talisman over the weekend. None of them have regrets. Nice.
Thank you, Tradition. Word of mouth is the best form of advertising.
Yes. You ask him which way he's heading. He grunts his reply. saying that he is going west. And you may go with him if you wish. Should we? I feel like we should go with him. Let's go with him. Got a friend. He's a friend.
You got a friend, me. You got a friend, me.
You feel slightly uneasy in the company of the barbarian, knowing that there can only be one winner in the trial of champions.
Like Highlander?
He introduces himself as Throm, and you both agree to share in the benefits of a temporary alliance.
Hey.
Hey.
You tell each other of your exploits so far, of the monsters and traps encountered and the dangers overcome.
Is Zombie Lord here?
Did I say something?
I don't know. Can you imagine if Zombie Lord turned up though? Can you imagine if that happened?
Is the wooden tube such item for crafting or something?
We don't know.
You'll have to find out.
Okay, let's wonder.
Santa, I assume you play on PC? Send me an ad on Steam.
I forgot about that.
Small world.
You soon come to the edge of a wide pit, which has a large plank of wood lay across it.
Is the wooden tube actually a straw for my ale?
Oh, it could be.
Could
be. You never know.
For that pint on the way home from the local tavern.
Yes. You can't quite see the bottom of the pit, but Throm offers to lower you down into it with his rope.
Use the wooden tube. So do you want to go over the plank? Do you want to make Throm go first, or do you want to climb down?
Ooh.
Do you want to assess all of your badges at the moment?
What, just everything here?
Yeah, just to get rid of the notifications.
Right, so we've found the barbarian, the knight, and rescued the prisoner so far. We've also found Throm, but I feel like we have not discovered his fate just as we still need to find the ninja, the elf, and obviously survive the walk.
Abaddon says push Throm and ask him if it's deep. So I assume that is something akin to making him go first.
Yes. Right, so we currently have a tube, a copper key, the parchment map thingy. With the
If you meet a manta caught of its tail beware, shield yourself against the spikes flying through the air.
Maybe I can use the pipe to shield myself. No? Yeah. Okay.
You had me on Steam. Aces! I forget who I've got.
Down with Throm. Just the game has some strong feelings towards Throm.
I think I can guess his fate looking at the wooden plank.
Throm ties the rope around his waist, giving you the free end. You see a look of distrust in his eyes. I wouldn't trust me either. Slowly he climbs over the edge of the pit while you brace yourself and take the strain of the rope. You lower him little by little, and he eventually reaches the bottom. He calls up to you, saying that there is another tunnel running north. He tells you to secure the rope around a rock protruding from the edge of the pit and lower yourself to the bottom.
Right. Now you can go on without him.
You just leave him there.
Or you can climb down.
No, I'm going to join him. After tying the rope around your rock, you lower yourself slowly to the bottom of the pit. Throm retrieves his rope by shaking it off the rock, and you set together down the tunnel.
Right, we'll get this decision up because there's books to be dealt with, and then I'll go and retrieve this link for anyone that would like to wishlist the game.
Okay. On a stone ledge, you see two dusty leather-bound books. Throm grunts his contempt for the written word, urging you to leave the books.
Hurry.
And hurry on. Right. Open the red book, or open the black book.
Night Northeron!
Night Northeron!
Thank you very much for joining us. No, you know what? What if?
What if? What if? What?
Those options. Hold on.
Just drink from my exceedingly large mug.
Ooh, Shiddition went home. They bet 240 gold in the heist.
Wow.
Right, there is a button to snap the chat, isn't there?
Yeah.
Pop out.
Yeah.
Chat's hidden. So, I can...
Take them both and run.
Sorted. Right.
Right.
YouTube. Instagram. Instagram, I'm looking at you. I've snapped the Twitch chat so I can now view both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat at the same time. We didn't do that giveaway.
It's magic. We didn't do a giveaway now. I'm going to open a book and then we'll do a giveaway.
Right.
I'm going to
deal with the books and then get to the end of the corridor because there's something there. And then we'll do 2 giveaways in a row.
I'm not going to make it to the end of the corridor. Right, I'm going to open the red book because
We've got black.
Gareth got rid of the half the chat. But I'm going to open the red one because, as Abaddon and possibly someone else said, it's like the gem. Night, Chesh.
Chesh, take care. It's good to have you back with us, and hopefully we'll see you in a talisman stream. I won loads over the weekend. I played 5 games and I won 4 of them.
Yes, he did.
That's what happens when you're not around.
Pyro is quiet or not here. He would fill this chat screen.
I think it's for the best.
Black book titled Diary of Tom Riddle. Yeah, we know what happened there. As you open the book, it begins to disintegrate and the pages turn to dust in your hands. You manage to keep a few fragments and read the handwritten script. The book appears to be about monsters and it contains a full description of a monster called Blood Beast. The Blood Beast.
Yep.
It's a horrific bloated creature with tough spiny skin and facial blisters which burst open to become mock eyes evolved to hide in the Blood Beast's only weak spot, its real eyes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Maybe we could use the pipe as a blow dart and stick the rusty key in it. Eee. Eee.
Blood beasts usually dwell in pools of fetid slime which give off a poisonous gas. This gas is so strong that it can easily knock people unconscious.
Nice. The Blood Beast, although too bulbous to haul itself out of its slime pool, has a long and vicious
there you go.
tongue which it wraps around its victims before it drags them into the pool. Nice! As the victim's flesh starts to decompose in the vile slime, the Blood Beast will feed from it. You tell Throm about the Blood Beast. Throm! So, I read there's this thing.
I like how you're D&Ding it.
Yeah.
You, Danny, have learned information, and your character has, so you're now relaying it to
I'm
the
relaying it
character.
to Throm. He merely shrugs his shoulders and tells you to get going.
Okay.
Defeat the Blood Beast! Ah!
Now, would you like to open the black book, or would you like to continue on? Abaddon has a lot of faith in Throm. I suspect that might be a little bit misplaced.
Do we want to open the black book? I do like black books.
Valcott says, book!
It's a book. Open the black book. Woo.
The book's pages are sealed together, but a small hole has been cut out the middle of them, just large enough to hold a small corked bottle containing a clear liquid. You show it to Throm, who holds it up in his hand, indicating that he does not want you to come anywhere near him with it. His distrust of things unknown is strongly evident.
He holds up his hands. He doesn't hold it up.
Would you like to drink the liquid? Or would you like to rub the liquid into your wounds? Or would you like to move on? Chat, there is a decision for you.
I feel like slathering. I feel like that's where I'm going with this.
Drink the liquid. Rub the liquid into your wounds.
Is this like on. Is this gonna be like
maybe he's a mime stuck in a box? I can't. I'm sat down. I can't really do stairs or wind or rope. You rub the liquid into your wounds, but they do not heal.
Boo.
Would Baron Succumbit poison you? That's all I want to say.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. Or else it gets those again. I feel like we made a wrong.
The tunnel turns to the right, continuing east. Throm stops and tells you to halt as well. Halt! Urgh. He turns his head slowly from side to side, listening. I hear footsteps coming down the tunnel towards us, he whispers. Draw your sword.
I take out a pen and a piece of paper. To get it.
Yeah. They're clever.
You both prepare for battle, and a moment later you see the silhouette of two armed figures approaching.
I'm not supposed to do the noise of the wind. I'm trapped. Oh, there's a gale.
Throm dashes forward, screaming a loud battle cry.
Ah!
Okay. There are two cave crawls. In front of you, Throm attacks the first one with his sword, and you run to his aid. You just run. You just leg it. And attack the second cave.
You shove him into the trolls and run past.
Oh no. Oh no, Gareth. We're gonna die.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dice. Oh, you still got it.
I know, I don't care.
You fall to the ground and everything goes black. I'm from Fang, where any means
nothing. It means nothing.
Means nothing to me.
This means nothing to me. Oh dear.
You eventually regain consciousness near the entrance to the dungeon.
Womp womp.
Stamina replenished. Now I think would be a good time to do our giveaway.
I feel like it, yes.
Reminds me of Hot Tub Time Machine. Just waiting for Throm to die. We know it's coming, just waiting to see how.
Throm just completed a quest. Paladin. Yes. Yes. Oh dear. Right, let's do that giveaway.
That's smart. I like that, John. Sad trombone. Wah, wah,
I already did it. You're so behind.
Now we can take the green gem on our way.
Now we can take the
Grave
green
Diggers
gem.
is paying attention.
He was paying attention. I wasn't.
Right, giveaway time. Giveaway. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Right,
let's do one. We owe one. Let's do it quick off the bat because there's going to be a second one after it.
Blue Pierce Pixie.
My God, Pierced Pixie, go away. Stop winning things. Give everyone else a chance.
Give everyone else a chance. What would you like, Pixie? Free stuff. Okay. To give other people a chance. Anybody who... Oh, there's stuff happening everywhere. Yep. Anybody who has not entered the giveaway yet, ! giveaway, as tradition has set in trends all over the place. Yep, like everyone's putting in the chat right now.
Yep, just like that.
And we will do more giveaways because... Yeah, Pixie, let us know what you would like. Because we can.
When your stamina reaches 0, you fall unconscious and are revived at the start of the current area with your stamina restored to its initial value.
Okay.
On it.
On it. On that jazz. Like a car bonnet. Oh,
Right, Shedition's English.
yes, definitely.
Definitely English.
On it, lad. Like a car bonnet.
Pixie, you know the drill. Talisman, Horus Heresy, characters, expansions, Fighting Fantasy Legends, Backgammon Blitz, Slapland Solitaire, or Smash Up. Let's play with Pixie some Talisman round by this look. Yeah, go and have a game of Light Bearers with her. Right, so you arrive at Stone Table. The box is on the left.
Right, so
Throm's box still there. He didn't open it.
why didn't he open it?
Dunno.
Should we just open it? He's already in there, isn't he?
Though may have studied in Kent.
Ah, right, okay. That makes sense.
You've got to be British then, but on it like a car bonnet.
That, yeah. Should we open Throm's box?
No. Yes. Maybe?
Are you okay?
I don't know. Can you repeat the question?
You're not the boss of me now. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go exactly the same way that we did.
Oh, that's
I'm
interesting.
going to run through that. Well, I don't want to give too many spoilers, but what we're going to do is we're going to stop and we're going to have a look at those green gems.
He's Irish.
What?
Tabitha Martin.
Oh, he's...
Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not. It's funny. But
So, I'm going to try and remember where we went.
you can pass it along to Throm. You know where he is.
That's a good point. So we've come straight across an orc.
Gotta go, but this game looks awesome. Thanks, DNG.
Thanks for
Simon.
stopping by, Simon.
Thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you get some good sleep. Get some good sleep.
Oh, look
Hello.
at that.
It's also you're like what, 11 hours ahead of us, 10 hours ahead of us.
Just hit him with 6 dice.
Nice.
I think he's dead. Oh, bye, Fritchie.
Freechy, take care of yourself. We're only going to be streaming for about another 15 minutes anyway, because as this is a choose your own adventure game, we can choose to stop. That's dead good. So take care, Simon. Take care, Freechy. If either of you win, then I'll let you know. You know how it goes. It's okay. My version of your accent is worse than your version of the Irish accent. Well, are we talking Northern Ireland or Ireland, like, Republic? My Irish Republic accent's pretty good. I'd like to think that my Irish accent's good. I could go to Ireland and go to Dublin and get away with talking like this.
We don't have to go back in these rooms, do we? Because all of our quests are still...
Wait, did you eat the meat?
Oh, can I eat the meat again?
Did you eat the meat last time?
Yeah, I ate the meat last
I
time.
thought you went to the goblet.
No, I ate the meat.
Alright.
Can I eat the meat again? Have they got more meat? Is it bad meat now?
It's dried meat. It's in a cloth. Hey!
Nice.
No, we've still got the rope, as we've obtained it as an item. In fact, we don't have the rope because it's wrapped around a rock by Throm.
Okay, so this is the bit where it's going to differ. We're going to have a look at these gems. I feel like things are going to go awry.
It's very smooth.
Oh, the idol is very smooth. Ow. Oh, you're looking again. And will be difficult to climb. Sure, let's climb the idol.
You had rope.
What?
You had rope.
I thought it was like on a rock. I thought that's what you just said.
It came up on the screen, so clearly you still had it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I did not use my rope.
Test your luck.
I'm not lucky.
You're moving well ahead of the chat because they're telling you all the right things.
Shh.
You lose your balance and tumble to the floor. You lose 2 stamina.
I'm good.
Try
good.
again.
Right. If I click yes, will it give me the option to use rope?
Well, if you click no, you won't try again.
No, but I mean it'll just skip past, won't it?
Yes.
Oh, I have a lucky charm.
Yes, you do.
Should I just use lucky charm?
You be trying to use your lucky charm.
It's only 2 though, isn't it? I feel like I can get 2.
I mean, the numbers are in your favour. Tradition. There's a leprechaun in the first one. That's the Irish connection. He's called O'Shamus.
Which dual die would you like to prize out first, left or right? Feels like an important decision.
Maybe. Rope appeared when had roll.
Yeah, the luck charm appeared.
Play the tape.
Left.
Oh, we've got
Left.
3 lefts immediately.
Ooh. Creaking sound below us. Looking down, you're shocked to see the 2 stuffed birds taking flight. Imagine that. The wings flap in jerky movements. What's a jerky movement? But they are soon above you and look set to attack. Fight these flying guardians one at a time, but roll 2 fewer skill dice because of your restricted position.
Tradition, you're just playing to the stereotype now. Also, let's do that second giveaway. Everyone's had a chance to join.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go.
Boop. It's
Asna.
Asna.
I'm sure they won
Congratulations.
last time as well.
Reminds me of Hot Tub Time Machine film, just waiting for Throm to die. We know it's coming, just waiting to see how.
Did we reopen the giveaway? Yes, we did. There we go. Get there in the end.
There we go.
Whoa!
Did... I'm just wondering. Where is the rest of Twitch? Oh, here. No, I was just checking if we had any messages. Wrong one. There we go. I'm cool.
Sorted. Blue Pixie.
Yeah.
Blue Pierced Pixie won the first one. I may have missed it in the chat, Pixie. Did you pick what you would like from us?
Yeah. No, I don't think she did. Okay. Boosh.
Ooh, a bit of a slog. Let's fight. Trading punch for punch.
Bopping it on the nose. Ooh.
Watches the bloom of a stupid face expression. There you go.
Skill or luck?
Let's let Abaddon choose. He's been very touchy about you ignoring him. Abaddon, what are we doing?
Abadabadabadum. Badum-bum.
Oh.
Badabadabadum.
Pixie said, I've won enough recently, roll it again for someone else.
But I mean, you come to every stream, you have more chance of winning. Not statistically in each stream. But you know what I mean? If you're here all the time, you enter every giveaway, you win stuff.
As Wayne Gretzky once said, you miss every shot you don't take.
Okay, Abaddon says, upgrade luck.
It's a stupid saying, it makes no sense. Everyone else said skill, and you immediately go into a fight. Ooh, 4's not bad though.
Getting the hang of this dice rolling thing.
You're not holding them?
I did for a bit. I know it makes such a difference.
Does? They roll more?
I'm gonna die. Doosh. I hate you. No, we're cool, we're cool.
I need to go. I just realised. Back door's open.
Oh no.
Oh, it's not that open.
You look down and see the crumpled bodies of the flying guardians lying motionless on the floor. You start to prise out the idol's emerald eye with the tip of your weapon. At last it comes free and you are surprised by its weight, but you put it in your backpack. Yay! Do we want to take the right eye or climb down?
Does rolling skill dice depend on luck? No. not like luck of rolling a dice, but not on your luck dice. Your luck and skill are separate.
Not the way Danny's rolling. Hey.
Ooh.
They're saying take it. I was gonna leave it. I'm gonna take it because that's what people want. Ooh, it shatters, releasing a jet of poisonous gas straight into your face.
Good move, chat. Well played. It's a solid call. I mean, you've already got one of the gems. Let's take the other one.
I hate you all.
We also have a re-roll to do. Pixie said re-roll.
What?
Pixie said re-roll.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, we will do the...
See?
No, I wasn't asking if you were sure. I was asking if they were sure they wanted to re-roll.
Oh. Alright.
Okay, we'll re-roll.
Go on.
Bum, ba, ba, ba.
Dutch! Mr. Totoro! You have won!
You're a winner, Harry.
Thank you very much, Pixie. It's very, very kind of you.
Congratulations, Dutch. Let us know. Eat something. I have nothing to eat. I don't think I have anything to eat. I don't think I have anything that is going to bring me health. No. No.
I love random damage from things you can click on. That is this game.
Right, what was in this room? Was this the statues and the old dude?
Yes.
Did we get anything for going back in there?
It wasn't the statues and the old thing.
Was it not?
No.
Oh.
Eat the clover. She's not cursed. Grave diggers, you can get injured in this game, but it's from random draw. The penalty of dying is losing lives. The penalty of losing too many lives is permanent death. So last time you avoided the light. Do you avoid the light again, or do you walk through it? I mean, you've got 3 stamina. Maybe it's a healing light.
I hate you, Karen.
As you enter the light, you hear the sound of muffled voices. A young girl's sad face hovers in front of you, and she begins to whisper a poem.
Oh, a poem!
A poem?
Beautiful!
Transfixed, you listen intently, believing that she has a special message for you as she recites. When corridor doth water
How
meet,
young is this girl?
do not make a quick retreat. Take a breath and... take a breath and jump deep in. If your trial you hope to win. It's another one for Brillig. Totoro, I will hook you up with a key for that tomorrow. I will make a note of it so I remember. Asthma, did you choose something?
We have dagger, right? Yeah, we do have a dagger.
We do.
Making sure.
And my dagger. Right, would you like to go
Nice.
west or east?
Oh, there's water here.
Yeah, you went there last time.
Yeah, it doesn't let me go in the water.
No.
I don't remember what was that way.
Doth is Old English for
Oh,
does, as Tasman Island said.
The mirror.
It's the mirror that's that way. Speaking of Talisman, a friend was asking if I could ask whether you'll be adding a 64-bit version at some point. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'd have to ask the programmers. Hey, and you rolled a yellow, so you didn't even need that additional one.
Skillful. Skills to pay the bills. Is this the one with the statues and the...
In the riddle, yes.
What?
It was a riddle.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Are we gonna get food again?
The walls of this room, blah blah blah, about...
Giggly man. Da ba da ba da. Answer question.
What is your favourite colour?
Ooh.
John called this out earlier. Chat, what's your favourite colour?
John called this out earlier.
Yep. He remembers the book.
Oh, right, okay. I
Grave
wish I was
Diggers goes
paying
red.
attention.
Tradition goes... Come on, chat, you can do it. No.
Oh, ruined.
Oh.
Gold, blue, pierce, pixie, black.
Twitch...
Purple!
Twitch plays Fighting Fancy Legends Portal. Gold, black, purple, clear. One letter. You had one job. Abaddon reckons blue. I don't. I just remember the Monty Python and the Holy Grail. They are the same colours as the teams on Pokemon Go. And you are Team Instinct. You remember what colour that is?
Yes.
I am Team Valor.
I...
Red like hair. Well done, stranger. You have answered correctly. Your reward is to take one mystery item from my chest. And you've unlocked the title Riddle Master.
I'm a riddle I nearly swore then. So badly.
Kiki Chappie, take care. We will see you on Tuesday. We've not decided what we're going to stream yet. So, you guys... Choice Chamber. I'm going to do Choice Chamber. I need to buy it. I need your money. I got no money.
I got no money. I do. Yeah. Okay.
We could either do Choice Chamber or we could do Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes.
I feel like we should test that first. No, yeah.
It'll work.
Yeah. It'll work. Oh, Lord of Darkness. Bye, Geeky Chappie.
Take care, Geeky. So you went through this door first time round?
Yes, we did, and that's the path we went on, isn't it? We didn't come back out.
Froggy! I assume that's you, because I can't see your name.
Ooh, yeah. Yes. Bye, Froggy. Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you another time, guy. Take care. Thank you for joining us. If you win, I'll send you a message.
Spiral Mind asks, so what exactly is Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal?
It is a continuation of the Fighting Fantasy Legends series. This time we look at 3 new books. Deathtrap Dungeon, Trial of Champions, and Armies of Death. And if you've played the first one, the mechanics are the exact same. The key difference is deaths don't lead to injuries, they lead to loss of lives. And you have 9 lives if you're on easy, you have 6 lives if you're on medium, and you have 3 lives if you're on hard. And also, the books are separated. The balancing of this game relies on you being able to die and respawn. And if you die in the 3rd one and have to start from the first book again, that would suck.
We're gonna die.
So, ooh. So it is a choose your own adventure game. You choose your hero, you choose your quest, you choose your path. You go left, forward, or right. You take the green pill, you take the red pill. Which one do you want? Don't trust the cake. Dodge the falling rocks by rolling 3 skill dice. Lose 1 stamina for each blank roll.
Does this not count as a skill test? No, it doesn't.
This is a skill test.
So can we use a thingy?
A what?
This.
Yes. Is that not a period? Oh, you may not have just progressed to the point where you can use it yet. Oh, in fact, that looks like a bug.
Yay! Paying attention. I'm gonna die.
Spiral Mind, I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is the next in the series.
Literally gonna die.
Well, hopefully you get... It's a 1 in 6 chance of getting your automatic pass. Hey! Nope.
Why?
Doesn't matter.
Why?
It's not working.
No. No.
Deathtrap might not be a test. That is a question that I'm going to have to ask tomorrow when I'm in the office.
No. No game. I think it's your turn, Gareth.
I think that's the end of the stream.
Is that the end of the stream?
Yes.
And that, guys, is Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal. And as Talisman Island has just pointed out, it is a beta. Beta.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Beta. I'm actually amazed at the lack of bugs. I was expecting to at least come across something that wouldn't work properly, and yeah, it's good. I enjoyed that. I died significantly less than in Fighting Fantasy Legends.
Antigram says this is still Danny's favourite game series.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
You still need to finish the first one.
I do, but I keep dying. I've been to... Oh no, I can't even. But yeah. I might play that on my channel actually. I have a list of things mounting up that I want to play on my channel. But yeah.
Right.
Cool.
So this has been Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal. It is out this month, but the day has not been announced yet. It entered beta yesterday and will run for a number of days / weeks. And yeah, this is only its second day of being in beta, and it's out this month. Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal, based on the Choose Your Own Adventure games, originally written by Steve Jackson and Ian Livingstone. We did the first one, Fighting Fantasy Legends, that came out last year. If you would like to go and look at the Steam store page and maybe wishlist it, because wishlisting things is good for game developers. It lets them know what they should do with the game, how much to push it, and all this thing. There's loads of good things that we can do with that level of information. So thank you very much, Neil. It's very kind of you to say. Yeah, if you want to go and wishlist it, that would be a good way of supporting the game. We're going to do our final giveaway of the evening, then we will head off.
Yes.
So if you would like a chance to win some free content from Nomad Games that isn't Fighting Fantasy Legends, then you need to type giveaway in the Twitch chat.
Nomad Games has entered the giveaway. Rigged.
Remember, our giveaways are for followers only, so please, if you want to win some free stuff, or if you're enjoying our stream, or if you enjoy our content, please follow or subscribe to our channels. It does mean a lot, and it does justify us continuing to do these streams, and justifies us continue to do giveaways. Because we've passed 750 followers, we owe a cooking stream.
Yeah.
So if you would like to see us cook anything...
Yeah, does anyone have any suggestions on what you'd actually like to see us cook?
I will veganify anything that you give me.
Veganify.
If your recipe is not already vegan. And we need to come up with something that's for 1,000 followers on Twitch. Have a think and let us know what you're looking for.
I'm just looking to see whether Asthna and
Dutch asked for Horse Heresy, and Asthna said they're too busy playing Talisman at the moment.
Okay. Oh, there, yeah. I can see that. Yeah, okay, we'll just drop a message, and we will make a note of anything that people request. Banana curry.
Oh yeah, Dutch suggested that.
Yeah. Making tofu interesting. No. Yeah, yeah.
Next stream is when and about. Next stream is Tuesday at 8 PM UK time. It's either going to be Choice Chamber or Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. I think we should go with Keep Talking.
Yeah, okay. I think that'd be cool.
So we're going to do Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. 1,000 followers should be eating what you made at 750 followers. Right, hopefully we can move as quickly as possible to 1,000 followers there.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
I want to see traditional British meals since I'm lowly desert rat yank and only see Mexican food all the time.
Hot beef Sunday. There you go.
It's as British as it comes.
Mmm. Yeah, boy.
Pepsi Curry is suggested again by Santa Hates You. Yeah, so we'll do Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. And on Thursday we might do another Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal stream. We'll say FFL Portal. And we'll move on to the Trials of Champions next. So we'll
trail.
move past that.
We can't move past it, Gareth. It's there.
It's not. It says Armies at that.
Oh, he's so touchy. You pointed it out. No one would have noticed. You know these lot.
That's true. Very true. Dutch Totoro, I will set you to auto-host until Tuesday, because if I'm putting a big portal splash FFL portal splash screen, then I want to give that the attention. Just make sure if you're streaming Friday the 13th or another game like that, that you've got that mature tag on. If you don't have mature tags on games that should have mature tags, I will have to unhost you, because we represent Nomad, we represent GW, and we want to make sure that we are doing that properly. But by all means, I am happy to host anyone that streams Talisman or Talisman the Horus Heresy or Fighting Fantasy Legends. Any of our games, let us know, and I will set...
Smash up.
Or smash up. And I will set you to hosting.
Yes. Okay.
You could play actual Portal on Tuesday. That would be confusing. We don't want to mix those, cross those streams.
Oh, I can't even imagine. No, that's alright. I was gonna say I can't even imagine trying to figure it out on PC and that, but actually it's pretty point and clicky anyway, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, so let's do the final giveaway. Everyone's had a chance to join. I don't think we've had anyone new join it.
I don't think so.
Right. Final winner of the evening is
Dun 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 dun.
Brillig.
Hey, congratulations, Brillig.
GG Brillig.
Yes, so let us know what you'd like. We'll make a note of all of those.
Yep, Brillig, if you whisper it to me, I will arrange that and get you a key tomorrow. Unless it's some talisman content, then I can go into your Asmodee account and just populate it with whatever you would like. And that's it for our current stream. So yes, news is Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal out this month. If you would like to wishlist it, there is the link again. Wishlisting's a good thing. If you enjoy our content, if you want to see more things, if you want more giveaways, if you want us to do more silly things, then please follow or subscribe to our channels. It does mean a great deal, and we do appreciate it.
You did a little wiggle when you said silly things, and I don't know whether it was intentional.
Silly things.
Okay, not like that.
Next Tuesday will be Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. And on Thursday, we may be doing another Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal stream, but we will move on to the next book so we don't spoil too much of this one for you guys.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Thank you very much for joining us. Wait, sorry.
Brillig, you won stuff.
Yeah, Brillig, we'll sort it out. I'll send you a whisper.
Yes.
Thank you, John. Take care. I'm glad you're liking the look of the game so far. Take care all. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye, guys.